Hi. Hi. Oh god. Hi everybody. Hello Gugan. Hello B, and hello anybody else who might be joining us tonight. I was kind of happy starting stream just now because the mid roll like starting ads that I have to do ended at the same exact time as the song was ending, so I was able to like time that, and it looked really good. Hopefully. But hi! Hope you're all doing good. Back with a little bit of Ace Attorney. I'm not sure. Hold on. There we go. I'm not sure if this is the last day of the trial. I don't know if how we can drag this on for another day. But I believe we should be ending it today. And I have a little bit of I don't know. I don't know why I said it like that. It's tomorrow I'm also doing a little bit of an extra stream. It's not gonna be attorney related, but I managed to set something up with my buddy Junks to play one of my favorite games. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then assuming this is the end of this trial, I will be doing SpongeBob, SpongeBob. So I am looking forward to that. I I just really want to play Epic Yarn. I'm gonna say it. I really want to play Epic Yarn. I really want to play Epic Yarn. Not in time, though. I could probably drag him into that too. He would. You know what? We could grief each other so much more in that game. Thinking on it. Also, and other good news. I have uncorrupted myself, as you can see, and I realized, wait, I'm cute as fuck. So yeah, I can finally start using this model again. And I don't know how it happened. I want to play in hand time with you. I never completed it. Honestly, DM me. Time to bring out the angel? Okay. Give me a second. We're bringing out the pig thing. You're evil now? You're evil and messed up in the head. And honestly, I support it. Time to bring out Kinita. Hello. Hi. Let me get a position myself. There we go. I don't blame you. I like pink things too. I'm a fan of the pink. I'm a fan of the pink things. Go click that. Awesome. All right, we'll be pink for a while. I'm so happy to have my uncorrupted model and immediately sends it away. Yeah, you like grabbed me with like one of those walking canes and like pulled me off stage. But it's okay. I understand. I am a fan of pink. Alright. Yeah, we will be continuing this. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add. I keep talking like I'm gonna add something, we're gonna emphasize something, and I don't really have anything to add. October 19, 9:42 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Maya? Uh-oh. Been unhappier. Phoenix. Mine is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. No, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, Mr. Powers is truly innocent. We'd be able to find something overlooking the evidence to prove it. Overlooked. You have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that, or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. No one said it would be, Phoenix. No one said it would be. Okay. I'm still stuck on the broken fence that's spear-shaped. I need to keep that in the back of my mind because that's gonna be important. Oh wait, you guys want to take estrogen with me? Hold on, I forgot to take estrogen today. I got one. It's 2 pills, believe it or not. A little bit of water. There we go. Estrogen taken. Put the Dark Souls thing on it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what voice I was doing for Edgeworth. It's been a while since I saw this guy. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I cannot talk tonight. I wonder if he'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Yeah, that fucking guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Got the last creamsicle in the freezer saved for the... Oh! That sounds good. I don't... Salmonella? Be careful not to get salmonella from your popsicle now. You're making me think... I know it's not the same thing, probably, but you're making me think of these really tasty popsicles we had at work. To like celebrate, like we did like a week of testing basically, and like we were celebrating that we survived. So they brought out these like little popsicles that had like bits of like fruit in them, and oh my, they were so good. I need to like figure out what those were because they were so freaking good. Will the witness say his name and profession? How rude could you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob. Raffle. Salmonella. I'm the director of television. Yeah, fucking put him in his place, Edgeworth. Thank you. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Start by picking this testimony apart. Ours is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer that on that day did it. Right. He doesn't waste any time putting them to pressure. A variety of popsicle from Mexico that has stuff in it, and the flavors get wilder than American popsicles. I feel Mexican like foods in general are considerably better than anything American. Like the first example that comes to mind is like Mexican Coke. That's so much better. I don't like American Coke, but I will happily drink a Mexican one. Yeah, the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Paleta? Paletas. That may literally just like translate to like popsicle in Spanish, by the way. But yeah, you're making me think of some nice paleta now. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. Pretty sure. That's about it. So, the time of Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Right? You may begin your cross-examination. You lying son of a bitch. I already caught you. He's saying that they did not have lunch. Right? They did not have any fucking lunch. Right? There's fucking plates on site. Hold it. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Did something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. It does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What do you want? Sweats. Asterisk sweats. Asterisk. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Or, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all, I don't... A T-bone steak? You mean, why did I do that voice? That sounded wrong in my head. Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. Not suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Oh, you took a break? And but nobody fucking moved during the motherfucking. I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna fucking strangle you, and you're never gonna breathe again. Heck a warning. Hi, E. Your prices are still birthday Huh? I didn't change any of my birthday. Yeah, no. The only thing that was different was the birthday redeem. Everything else has been decreased in price. But thank you for telling me. But yeah, posture check. I am already like sitting back, so thank you. And a stretch. Thank you. Ow! I hurt myself. Immediately hurt myself. Thank you for taking care of Heka. Mental image I will carry with me to the grave. Wait a second. They took a break in a meeting that contradicts his testimony. Let's find her. There she is. Hi, Hikari. Hello. I'm not promising nothing, but I am very much considering adding or just getting like a Hikari model. But like that's after I do something else. I have to do something else first, but like maybe one day we'll see a live 2D Hikari model. Look, little high school Heka would be so happy about it. Pressing that one a little bit more. Gonna meet him to around 4. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Slets. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Bitch. Oh, the music ending with the death slam. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. You didn't just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break. Oops. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, he probably already thought about that, but like, I'll find something. I just fucking don't like this guy. Just outright, I don't like this guy. Yeah. We... I don't know what this means. FWIW. What the frick does that mean? What does that mean? We took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. For what it's worth. Thank you. I was not guessing that. Yeah, thank you. I genuinely was not fucking guessing that. I don't think it would be enough time for that, but... Sorry, I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. A break. Why is that? Enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me, Steams. You're well-eaten man, you don't inhale food like ordinarily individual here? Yeah, I agree. I have to say you look like a guy who gets through his meals really fast. Well, I was facing a cold with slightly chewy T-bone steak. And I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol. Oh, Phoenix? The testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. That's all. See. What time exactly did you take this break? It was from around 2:30 or until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. They could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. This is possible time-wise. I'll press him on this, but I think I know what to present. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, Steve Vasquez, please. Steve Vasquez, the producer. Get a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. See what I have. You know, the crime between 15 and... See, like, I want to present this, right? But I don't have the thing that's like, oh, we took it at this time. Because then I could push him, like, hey, you know, you took a break exactly when the murder could have happened, right? Do I present it to this? Okay, I mean this, 2:30. This is what I meant, because I saw the time on this, but, just gonna say this was blocking it. Pink pills. Last two, sure. Why is that? Oh! Okay, hey, you gotta eat. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright, thinks this is critical. Think about it before you give an answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One. I'm trying to think it in my head. I, myself, I'm pretty convinced our murder weapon is not the murder weapon. It was the spike, the broken spike. Yeah, it has to be impossible. At that time, according to this game's logic, they couldn't have. I'm gonna write off so many possible suspects. I can't claiming the impossible either. Where is the trailer again? So, just look at my mouse. Let's say Studio One's right here. Right? The trailer's over here. And there's a path that goes that way. It makes like a little L. And the path was blocked this way. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to that studio in that time. Yeah. I thought you might be thoughtlessly threading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right after the time of death. However, the path from... oh my god, I'm having so much trouble reading. The path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkeyhead barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mr. Monkey's severed head. Actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth had the point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we haven't seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Look at this fucking guy's back. I don't like him. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. At that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Yeah, the kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the two samurai skewered the victim. No. No. The kid is thinking. The kid is probably talking about the moment when he wanted to take a picture, right? Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19, 11:04 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. What do you do now, Maya? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. You have evidence, but I have not provided it to the defendant or any court. That's how court works in this world. Guess I was wrong. Maya, tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. Never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Yeah, you have to accept that Ace Attorney World is absolute bonker. Yeah, in this world, evidence can be presented whenever, as long as it's hype as fuck. These trials are made of fucking hype moments and aura. It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. Guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You're the Steel Samurai. You're to children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. Hey, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Alright. Bring in the kid. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. The Edgeworth taking the high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackings to the stand. It's the shirt! 1 second, please. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. I drank water, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of Hecka. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? He's a well-eaten man, the judge? Yeah. He likes donuts. Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody? Here's a question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. Having trouble with this general thing. Using his words against him. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to come and tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain... Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Nix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Yes, you're right. Womp womp. Bearded Judgel Man. Yeah, actually, I like Judgel Man. Miles can't win against kids, only adults. Miles can't fucking win shit. Miles is gonna get his ass kicked. I'm gonna shove his cravat up his ass. Again. And Cody's camera, a new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Let's see. Okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off of the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! I had my camera with me. That would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Ah. Didn't have it. Anyway, I couldn't get to the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. I see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I guess, right? Because my thinking is like, oh, but you've taken a bunch of pictures before, haven't you? But I guess never a proper rehearsal. And my eyes are itchy. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods, off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost though. Alright, tell us about you getting lost. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. And he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. It was kind of far away. Being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! Okay. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Guessing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Gentle words, but be firm. Good for you to say. He always carries it. Cody, you're lying out of your fucking ass. I'm gonna beat you up. Oh, I love it when the music just fucking stops. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? We're quite clear about that. Oh. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, I'll word with you. Oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh no, he's just old. Like actual fucking shock. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. Kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Judgel Man is so out of times. Yeah. Is 2016, Judge? Are you 150? What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera, and you did use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about you were so busy watching. Cody. I work with kids, so like this is kind of like I understand what he saw in the moment was like, shocking, and he is probably lying just to like try to not have to process that, right? But like I already know what's contradictory about this. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but it was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Two samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Going to sleep? Good, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you, Booga. I appreciate it a lot. Have a good night. Good dreams. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. What time? What hat do you want to eat? Of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? Head pats? Give me a head pat. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got time. Okay, what hat are you looking for this time? Is it a... Yeah, as soon as I realized, I realized quick what it was for. There you go. Rotate it a little bit for a little head. There you go. Beautiful. No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Oh, I did not meant to press hold it. Samurai goes for the bad guy and wham. And the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Anybody's account doesn't seem right. Phoenix doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. So, why didn't you use it? Just getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So, the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. Sandwich. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? And the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? His fucking face. How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How can I play this? Let's wait. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I sit back and see how the rest of this goes. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, if I was so intense, I kinda got scared. I went straight home. Kissing adding up here. By his count doesn't seem right. Hey, yeah, we're gonna have to push him. Why? And why? Why wasn't he moving? Bah, 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 bah. Samurai shoot them with a samurai gun, of course. Yeah, samurai chop, samurai slap, samurai fuck you. We're gonna have to press him on it. Cody. But what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off of the action. Yeah? So what? You missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Fuck you, Miles. Shut up. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Nix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? No, you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? What? It shows that he takes pictures. My thought was like, oh, he was trying to take out his camera, right? But you're right, E. When he was watching something else. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense than what I was thinking, but I still think I was like on the right track at least. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Come on, think of something. Think of something? Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Really? Oh. Couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it? How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnesses of murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. Okay, yeah, just gotta present the head then. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Huh. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Have any other explanation? Yeah, it has to be the present the head. You're right, E. They drugged him. They put it to fucking sleep. Here's my proof. Proof? Not that either. Honor. Okay, let's look at our evidence more. At least they're not penalizing me for this. Maybe spear. Alright, here's my thought process. I want to put this in here before I put the evidence down. I do still think maybe he was trying to figure out how his camera, because he wanted to take a picture because of, he takes pictures of that. He's still learning how to use it. That's what I'm going with. Here's my proof. Yes, I was fucking right. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I am aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. But would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! It's every time. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. But he was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So, you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. I mean, it's business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hawkins testify one more time. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh. Crying. A photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. I don't like that he's crying, kid. Samurai had just escaped. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. You notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strangely. I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even a one? Gotta press him. I definitely would have taken a picture. Got to be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hawkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hi! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers. Oh, wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect that? I love that face of his. It's so fucking funny. But I feel bad. I don't like seeing kids cry. It like, genuinely, it's like, it makes me sad. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Erased them. Erased them? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai, victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? Becoming less and less cooperative. They'll find a clear contradiction soon when there's so solid evidence. Can't pick holes in such a short testimony. Be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's about. Cody. What? Man, every time you said Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I get to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all. I never missed a one. A perfect collection. Cody, you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! You're right. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. Claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh, wait. Away! Phoenix, we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Yeah, sure about this? Actually, yes. What you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from that day of the murder? Or would the boy have erased the photos? Blurry, he erased them by mistake. Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted the photos. You mean, Steel Samurai lost? Oh! Huh. The Steel Samurai costume is still missing, is it not? And then the costume that our victim was found in was like suspiciously clean without any, like, a lot of blood. Or sorry, the area was without a lot of blood. I don't know about the costume, I guess. Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. And I'm piecing it together in my head. Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Take his backpack. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. You guys are being way too hard on him. Can't handle the truth. Oh. Hello, guy. This is like a very stressful situation for him. Cody. I'm tearing up here. I really mean it. I cannot handle seeing like kids cry. That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. And he didn't move. I was just crying at the time for the hype music. It is time for the hype music, but I still feel bad. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to the witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. Error. What is this all about? Hammer was fucking stabbed. Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. Simple answer, costume swap? Exactly. It's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. And he was like chasing his fleeting fame. So he put on the costume, I guess just to like feel like the main character. Order! Oh, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone back to studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. There was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. I want everybody to take a look at my proud face right now. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here. This is it. Towards Studio 2. I'm looking at this. It's still a little hard to say. Thank you. Fail to bring out the devil. Oh, let's bring out the red one so she can smile. Be gentle with this kid. Show us the fucking picture. Show us the fucking picture, Cody. I have to bring out the devil. Hello, it's me. Should I stay in like regular outfit or like should I go back to like the little thing I had going on? Wait, that's Studio 2 exactly. Exactly. Sorry, I need to move up a little bit. There we go. Is Kikita taller than me? That's so messed up. I feel like she might be taller than me. What the? Did he get bit like by the statue falling? Back to the thing you're proud of fixing. Thank you. Okay. I will set myself to the costume. Was shift. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Hey, do we keep the... Nah, that doesn't look right. Open that. There we go. Thank you. I am again. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait. Phoenix. Spring/summertime Tenko? That's me. Why? What? Get the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. It's that he's outside of Studio 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Why don't I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... Possible. Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I may be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Really? Yeah, he is so fucking funny. Wait. Wait. I didn't see the last thing. Alright. I have like a delayed version of my stream over on this side, so I managed to look at it just in time. This happened in Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because the trailer is there. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. So I'm gonna shove that thing up your ass. Just have to say it again. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Albeck, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Madness? Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, No, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Right? There's a surprise. I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. It's true. Just think this through. Oh! We can show Path to Glory, and it's gonna show that Steel Samurai is always winning. We know that Jack Hammer was having a really shitty career at the time, and he was falling off. So yeah, he wanted to like feel like the Steel Samurai and feel like the cool guy. Take that. Hey, no, that can't be right. You have to have some proof that will knock your socks off. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, not. I mean, it's not gonna ask me, so I'm just gonna give this. Nope. Just start giving him the evidence, Phoenix. Nope. Empty bottle. Well, that's not on the table in the employee area. Oh, you're so right. You're so fucking right. Oh, you're a fucking genius. This is it. An empty bottle medicine. I found this under the... Yeah, because I was thinking this was found in Studio 2, but no, it was found in the employee area. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a minute. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. If we test them, like, it's at this point, it's way too long. Well, we can fingerprint it. Idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The judge. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. The court will suspend proceedings in the current trial for today. Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than what we previously thought. Sweet, I can follow this thing up with whatever. The samurai has been seen by Miss Oldbeck may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed them, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. We're gonna have to do another day. October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Whew. That was a close one. You're saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times through the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Yeah, we should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead. Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. I thought for sure we would be able to close this. Let's save though. I kind of want to do the investigation, but I know I'm not gonna have enough time to do the trial after this. Right? I doubt I'm gonna have time to do the investigation and the trial, and I would prefer to do both on the same stream. I don't know. Should I continue and then like have a really short stream next time, or like what are we feeling? Hmm, I might end it here. I think yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Just call it a little early tonight. That way we can just have like a you know everything is fresh in our minds for next time. Um, yeah, hopefully, yeah, no, this makes sense to me. I will call it here, and we'll continue it and do both parts next time. Which I'm not gonna promise because I do have other things I need to do on Saturday and Sunday. However, depending on how those two go, I will probably be able to stream then. Okay. Hopefully then, if not Monday for sure. I will I'll see how that goes during those 2 days. And tomorrow I have stream with Junks. So hopefully you guys like two people yelling at each other a lot. But we'll call it. That's you right there. What the? Put my sandwich down, as God intended. Yeah, we need to test the emulator stuff. Okay. But yeah, Phoenix, shut up. All right, that is it for me tonight, though. Again, I'm sorry it's a shorter stream, but I do want to try to keep it all like in one go for like, first, day 3, trial 3. I think that makes the most sense. It's just last time I was kind of dying and was not able to continue, so I had to do it this way. But thank you all for coming by tonight. I do really, really, really appreciate you. If you haven't followed me already, I would appreciate it if you did. We're actually getting pretty close to 400 followers, and that is a freaking huge milestone. So yeah, if you're enjoying this and would like to keep up with me, yeah, you could drop a follow. Either way, though, I appreciate you all spending time with me tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Unless I'm like poisoned by that evil being in chat right now, and you never see me again. Bye. So freaking. I just kind of stand here in silence. Look at me. Look how fucking cute I am. I wear Crocs. Everybody wishes they could wear my fucking Crocs, but they can't. They can't.